Hello my friends, it's Miss Mo from Miss Mo's Vegan Kitchen coming to you on the 14th. On the day that Axel comes home. He will be home in a few hours. I had just recorded part of this video and then my phone rang. It was Steve, our friend, who's going to pick up Axel. So it was kind of important, so I had to pick it up. So I'm starting over. I've already had some toast, but I'm doing it over. So I'm glad that I didn't finish this stuff. We have some cantaloupe, and these are little truffle energy balls. And then I have some cinnamon toast. This is Little Northern Bakehouse brand. Peanut butter. Nativa. My water. This was full a couple minutes ago, but it is what it is. Alright, let's try this over and hope that the phone doesn't ring again. Oh my goodness. I almost uploaded the previous one, but I'm like, no, I better not, because I wasn't finished talking, and it was really kind of like my phone lights up. I forgot, there's something that you can do so that you don't get phone calls, right? It's not airplane mode, because then I don't think that I can use YouTube while I'm on airplane mode. Maybe it's, I don't know, but I'll have to figure that out. Okay. I'm going to say this again now. Thank you, universe, for providing me with this beautiful, delicious, nutritious food. Today is a glorious day. My dad is in good shape. The world is good. I'm wearing orange, my favorite color. One of them anyway. Purple and orange are my favorite colors. All right, let's start this over. It's so good. Now I can't remember everything that I was saying to you, too. Oh my goodness. Oh well. So Axel's flight is on time. By the time he gets through customs and they bag check him and everything, it might be after 3, maybe even close to 4. So I haven't decided if I'm going to go, because we have Steve picking up. That's just called me. That's who just called me. Or if I should stay home to cook. And so I was trying to think of everything that I could make for dinner tonight. I want like a little smorgasbord. Oh. See how much peanut butter I put on there? It's dripping. I love peanut butter. So I'm gonna make roasted head of cauliflower. Did I say that these bites were from my friend Kathy? I hope so. Thank you, Kathy. I'm gonna do roasted sweet potato. We also have, at least I think we have, chickpeas. So I can do Mediterranean sweet potato. We have some baby potatoes. So I might do Greek potatoes. And then steamed broccoli, some pan-seared tofu, and maybe caramelized onions and pierogies. because we have the sour cream with the French onion dip. Oh, I have to read and see if Axel can eat that. I don't think he can. Alright, well, nix that. If he can't eat it, we won't have it. I don't want to be rude. I can make some tofu sour cream. And maybe lemonade. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm gonna like make a nice table setting for him. Yes, I go all out. Yes, I always have, and yes, I always will. That's just me. You know what? I appreciate all the little things in life. Because I grew up that way. As you know, I'm one of 3 kids, so we lived a very modest life. I still live in my childhood apartment. 2 bedrooms. And when we were growing up, the kids shared one room. When we were really young, my parents had one room. So the kids had the master bedroom, and my parents had the smaller bedroom. And then as we got older, my parents moved into the living room on a pull-out sofa. Like, seriously. And I had my own room, and then my brother shared a room. Because you're not supposed to have opposite sex siblings, right? Opposite gendered siblings. And we grew up making everything from scratch. I mean, we did have some things that were like convenience foods, but not a lot. Until my mom got sick. Or got sicker. I've explained it in previous videos, but my mom suffered from bipolar. And I mean, she really suffered. That's why I'm a mental health advocate now, big time. Clinically diagnosed when I was 12. So until that time, it was really a wild ride. But it just became our normal. But we grew up in a house full of love. And it was like food is love in our house, right? Which is most likely why I equate the same right now. And why I turned it into my business. I really do I hope that by talking about my mom's mental illness, my own depression, and my struggles with it, and how open I'm being, that I'm not scaring people away. That's not my intention. What I'm hoping to do is take away the stigmas attached to all of these things and let you know that there is no shame in talking openly about the fact that we all have some kind of struggle, whether it be bodily illness, mental illness, or any kind of thing that we are struggling with. It's okay. We're all human. We are all in this world for the same exact reason, to just live it the best that we can and deal with things in the only way that we know how. And sometimes, our brains can't function in the way that we want them to. That's okay. My mom, all of the tests that my mom went through over the years was just unreal. She was in and out of hospitals, clinics, trials, institutions, you name it, she was in them. And we just learned. We learned how to cope with the illness. We learned how to function as a family. We learned how to support her. We loved her through it all. It was not easy at times, believe me, when I say it was not easy at times. But love really can move mountains. Kathy, thank you for these. And we did it. As a family. We never complained in front of Mom about her mental illness, because that's just not what you do. Same as how I say you don't talk about, like, when a person is in the hospital on their deathbed, don't talk about it in the room. They're still there. If they are hooked to a machine, if they are breathing on their own, if they are in a coma, no matter what, unless there is a flat line, do not talk about death in there. Oh my gosh, please. There are people who have come back from death and talked about the fact that they heard their family talking about what they were going to do to them at that time. It's inevitable. We're all going to die, yes. But if that person has any tiny little shred of hope that they're going to make it, they need to hear all the positive stuff, not the negativity. I can't reiterate that enough, because, a couple of days ago, when we were talking about the reality of what was happening with my dad, anytime that something was negative, I asked the nurses and the doctors to please take me out of the room, because I didn't want my dad to hear that stuff. My friends, sometimes I get on these weird rants and talk about different random things, and my brain really is all over the place. I'm worried about my dad. Axel's coming home. I'm so excited. And I have a whole new year ahead of me, because really my new year hasn't even started yet. I've had to take time off from work to, get things back together with my dad. We lost a big client, because obviously some people don't understand what is going on. Some people do, don't get me wrong, but some people don't, and that's okay. And, also our goal in being personal chefs for people in the end is to actually have them cooking for themselves. So kind of sucks on our end, but in the long run, I want people to realize that this is really easy to do. It is so easy for you to turn your life around, to have the willpower, have the skills, have the whatever you need in order to change your life. I'm not exactly the smallest person, so sometimes people always give me this grief. Oh, you're vegan? How can you be so fat? Oh, get over yourself. I did not go vegan to lose weight. I went vegan to save animals' lives. And I've succeeded at that for 9 years. If you look up, there's something online that you can look up. I think it's called the Vegan Calculator. And you can look up how many lives that you have saved for the amount of time that you've been vegan. it's really cool to see it. It also shows you how much water you've saved, how much energy you've saved. It's really neat to see that. So I hope this video isn't a downer. Oh my gosh, now that I think about it, it probably is. But, you know, that's life sometimes, right? So I just want you to know that by watching my videos, I really do hope that you think that, you know, we take the downs, the ups, the inside outs, the right side ins. We take everything that comes with life and we just do it. We deal with it. Definitely not easy sometimes. Holy crap. Definitely not easy sometimes. Woo! But, you know, I made it through the good side of the tunnel after my depression. And now I just want to help people. And I thought that was food. I just want to help people, and I want people to see that, you know, I don't have any fancy equipment. I don't even have a fancy camera. I'm using my phone. So if you can do this because I'm doing this, that's so awesome. Just so that you know, there's things that you have to look. Oh my gosh, look at my calendar. See that? There wasn't a 3, 4, and 5 on separate cubes, even though now I have 4 cubes because I have 2 countdown calendars. So I had to put 2 and 1 on the top. So that's 345 days left until Christmas. Yeah, that's how funny I am. I'm going to have that up. I love Christmas so much. That'll be there all year till next Christmas. And then from then on. I have to remember to dust that all the time, though. So, yeah. Totally distracted. Anyway, if I can do this and I have people watching me because it's fun and hopefully they're having a great time watching me, then you can do this too. Set up your camera. I didn't even have a tripod at first, but Kevin bought me this one. I think it was $20 at the source. And just use your camera. Just remember to put it on landscape setting because I kept forgetting that. And turn down your notifications and your ringer and all of that when you go to do it. And I think you can change it so that you're not getting phone calls because that's messing up. So I need to figure that out. I'm pretty sure it's do not disturb that I would put it on. So I'm going to try that for the next video. Oh, I'm going to make the soup as well. The soup is coming up. But I might have to do the soup stock first. Because the other time I didn't use soup stock, I used water, but it's much more flavorful with soup stock, obviously. So that is it for now, my friends. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you know when I post a new video. Have a great day. I love you. Thanks for watching. Keep smiling.